let's go to his set of questions. Here we go. All right, so okay, yeah, so here we are discussing the answers to the quiz by Deep. So again, thanks a lot Deep for sending in a very beautiful set. Here is the first question. So Sir Tunnel was so fond of the card games that he refused to even eat something. So he wanted something very quick that he can just have while he without interrupting his game. So thus came in the sandwich. Okay, so sandwich, that was the first question. Second question. So, certain genre of art is a common practice in ancient Greece to sacrifice a good. So, this good word is tragedy. Okay, good word or not so good word. Question 3. So, this was the celebration of the US Independence Day, of course, and the date is 4th of July. Alright, question 4 is the set of languages. So, X would be Arabic and Y would be Urdu. Okay, so all of these have been arranged in alphabetical order, and the common connect and the common exhaustive connect between all of these was that you have to write these languages, or the rule of writing these languages is from right to left. Okay, again a simple very beautiful question there. Question 5 was this scene from Django Unchained where Leonardo DiCaprio cuts his hands on the glass, and still the whole story went off like this actually happened during the whole shooting, and he the actor never wanted to cut it off, and then we had a very iconic and real scene there. Okay, that was question 5. Question 6 was simple. So Harry Potter Ministry of Magic is a red telephone booth with the entry code 62442. So why this particular code was chosen? So in the T9 keyboard, if you type these numbers, it translates to magic. So that's the whole fun that we added. A lot of you got this one correct, one of the easier questions. Question 7. Okay, so the series or popular show that we talked here about was The Mentalist. That's question 7. Question 8 was chauffeur, and why was chef, okay, or chap, CHEFE. Question 9 was Pippi Longstockings. So anything but pious, red-haired, freckled, unconventional, superhumanly strong girl with boundless energy. Pippi Longstockings, the answer there. Question 10. So all of these were written as part of a book, and one of the most popular ones, of course, them being Frankenstein. All right, that's question 10. Here is question 11. So, what are we talking about here? So, gruesome events have taken place at this place. True origin of the English name Red Square is ambiguity of the word Krasanji, that means beautiful or X. So, the red square is what we wanted here, and basically referring to the place of Moscow. Question 12 is who is this person? Again, a very famous person, has survived more than 600 assassination attempts. Showing him smoking cigar is one of his iconic photos. Charismatic leader is Fidel Castro. And then finally, question 13. So, according to resources, famous bridge shot down at 5 in the morning, which iconic must always been shown in letterbox format any home video release due to studios contract. So Manhattan is the place that we wanted here, and here a very beautiful connect at the end of questions 13 to 13, 12, and 11. Okay, and the connect was something that all of us have been missing. So these are all the cocktails named after places. So coming into the question 11, so Moscow refers to Moscow Mule. After that, the personal favorite, Cuba Libre, a very fancy name, but then something very simple, rum cloak and lime juice or water. And after that finally is Manhattan. So all of these are the names of different cocktails. Okay, so yeah, so that was about Sagnik's quiz, Deep's quiz, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to the answer slide for a couple of seconds and then we'll start off with the quiz for today. So as I was saying, the quiz for today has been the questions today contributed by Siddharth Gokhale. Siddharth is another one of our good friends who's from the city of Pune, another very regular quizzer. Okay, and he requested that he rather wanted to host a quiz, and then he came up with that he wanted to do a cricket quiz. But then, since all of us are missing IPL, what he narrowed down the whole uh, theme to IPL quiz, since all of us, it was IPL was supposed to happen right now, but then IPL has been postponed, of course, for all the reasons in the world. So today is going to be a quiz on IPL. So just before that, if you are joining us for the very first time, welcome again. So this is something that we have been doing since the day the 21-day lockdown had been announced. Okay, so this has been happening on Facebook pretty much every day, and then since around mid-April we started to do this every alternate day. So the next quiz, or rather the last quiz in this quiz series, is going to be on the 1st of May. So today is the penultimate quiz on IPL. IPL is the theme for today. So yeah, that's about that. So how this whole thing is gonna work is you all would be able to see a number on your screen at the whole time, and what you have to do is simply type in "see the whole quiz" and just send your answers on WhatsApp to that particular number. Probably if you're joining from a mobile device, what you can do is you can go in the whole traditional way. Just take a pen and a paper, and then at the end of the quiz you can just click a picture of your answers and just send your answers to that WhatsApp number, or you can also send your answers to this Facebook page and on Facebook Messenger. So yeah, these are the places where we will be accepting your answers to. So without further ado, let's just start off with the quiz for today. So here we go. And yeah, before that, of course, here are the winners for the quiz that was hosted by Deep. So 28th April 2020, we had this amazing quiz by Deep. So topping the whole quiz is Rajarshi with a total of 12 points. After that, Shomiron Mondal and Aditya Thakre scoring in 10, followed by Amrita Das Gupta with a total of 9 points. Sagnik Sarkar coming in with 9 points. Deep Jyoti, Shubhranil scoring a total of 8. After that, Sagnik Bhattacharya with 7.5, and finally Vinay Handa with a total of 7 points. So thanks a lot all of you. This never would have been possible. We never would have come this far without your participation and you coming and taking part in our quizzes. So much thanks to all of you. And as I was saying, and also similarly that Analiza had also announced in the last session that she was conducted. We actually are planning to do this, or rather continue this, not so frequently, but then we are actually planning to continue this whole set of quizzes even after the lockdown. So definitely not very soon or not very frequently, but you'll get to see uh, live quizzes in this particular format where we'll come in at some time. We'll of course announce you and let you know how or when this whole quiz is going to be happening. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that one as well. And having multiple quiz masters and many different quiz masters from the whole country. And yeah, so here we are. The quiz with our umpire today is going to be Siddharth Gokhale, and your commentator for today is going to be Vrishabh. So that's me. So again, as I said, we would have loved to have Siddharth to host the quiz, but then a lot of technical difficulties, and he really could not. It was just not possible uh, to do this quiz from his end, so that did not work out. But then Siddharth, of course, is here and he is watching us. So yeah. Starting off, let's just start off with the quiz. So very simple, uh, straightforward questions, and yeah, they definitely are fun. So it's going to be simple, straightforward, and fun set of questions. Nothing too serious. So starting off with the first question for the day. So this thing debuted in the Indian Cricket League, followed by 2010 semi-final between Mumbai Indians and Royal Challengers Bangalore. So this thing had a huge fan favorite, was a huge fan favorite, and has brought a whole new element into the game. However, X is subject to criticism from all quarters, and most notable, a few people have been criticizing about this whole thing. So what is this thing? Okay, so look at the fact that this thing was debuted in the Indian cricket, followed by 2020 when this semi-final match between Mumbai Indians and RCB. So what is this thing? Okay, so in the whole quiz, just think simple, just go with straightforward answers. Okay, nothing too serious. uh, we've never really, or we do not actually believe in asking about numbers, so there are no numerical facts who scored how many runs, so that really is not going to be happening. So yeah, so simple. That's question one. What is this thing that debuted in the Indian Cricket League? Had a lot of controversies, and a lot of people talked a lot of things about this. So that's question one. Let's go to question two. So again, a very interesting question. Very interesting question. Andrew Lepus, former Team India physio, was associated with Team KKR for 11 seasons. So he relieved himself in the year 2019. Okay, interestingly, his jersey always had a peculiar number which someone can identify his jersey with, and just give me the logic behind what his jersey was. Okay, or rather, just give me the number of his jersey. Think of the fact that he is a physio to the Indian cricket team or Team India. Okay, so what could be his jersey number? Very aptly, his jersey number reflected the fact that he is a physio to the Team India. So what number could be his jersey? Okay, very simple. All right, that's question two. Here is question three. So the auction to pick the owners from various city franchisees was held in January of 2008. So here we are talking about the very first version of IPL. All right. So which city franchisee attracted the highest price? Okay, very simple, simple, straightforward. Highest price is what we are asking for. City franchisee attracted the highest price. All right, just looking for a city. City should be fine. Okay, that's question three. Going to question four. So the team or the city of Pune has been represented in IPL by two different teams. So here, what we are trying to say is two different team names. All right, have been come from the city of Pune. All right, simple. All of you would by now get which two names are these. And in the whole set of seasons when Pune has been a part of the IPL, five captains have been a part of the whole uh, team. All right, so just name the first captains of the two teams. Okay, looking for two names. All right, so two different teams representing the city of Pune. All these years, five different people have captained this during all these years. So the first, looking for the name of the first from each team. All right, captain the very first tournament in that particular year. Okay, looking for two names. So part points, of course, for this one, half and half for getting each right answer. That's question four. Here's question five. Which player had a record of the highest number of ducks in IPL? And a quick rather hint would be he has played for two teams during the 12 seasons. Okay, so who is this? Has the record of the highest number of ducks in IPL. So who is this? Okay, so he is, let me just give out a few hints. He is not a batsman, okay, not a batsman. Always has had a love-hate affair or a relationship with the cricket team of Australia. So who is this? All right. So looking for the name of this person, record for the highest number of ducks in IPL. Okay, question 6. Gaurav Kapoor, the famous TV and sports presenter, started his new venture along with Neerav Ghosh in the year 2017. Okay, identify this venture name who has produced and created this popular series Breakfast with Champions. Okay, so in short, we're looking for the ones behind Breakfast with Champions. So again, another very famous series. A lot of people have must have watched this. Lovely, lovely series there. So which, rather let's say, company is behind the whole concept of Breakfast with Champions? Okay, just looking for one name who's behind Breakfast with Champions. Let's go to question 7. So again, simple, very simple. Just expand DLF. DLF was the first title sponsor of IPL. This Gurgaon-based firm reached into every household due to IPL. Just expand DLF. Okay, something for all the biz quizzes in the house. So, what is the full form of DLF? All right, let's go to the next question. Simple enough. Here is question 8. So, Parthiv Patel captained an IPL team only once. So he has played for 6 teams so far in all the 12 seasons. He got an opportunity to lead an IPL team or franchisee only once. Okay, so let me just give you one more background behind the whole story. So he captained this whole team for just one particular match. Okay, one particular match, and that was the last match of that particular team from that season, where he got to be the captain of that team. Okay, so just give me which team is this. A little bit trivial, but then a very interesting answer. So he has so far played in all the 12 seasons so far in 6 different teams and got an opportunity to lead the IPL team slash franchisee only once. Okay, so which team did he captain? Okay, question 9. Mumbai Indians has some amazing batters over a period of time. Just tell me which player became the first Centurion for Mumbai Indians? Okay, he is a childhood hero of every Indian kid from the 90s. I'm not sure how much I'll relate to this because I was born in 97. So, but again, a very popular name from one of the neighboring countries of India. A very popular name. Mumbai Indians, first person to hit a century. Alright, and as I said, as I gave you all a clue, a very prominent figure from one of the neighboring country of India. Question 10 is from the year 2018, BCCI has started Women's T20 Challenge to explore the possibility of conducting rather a full-fledged IPL in the future. So last year it saw 3 teams. They were called Supernovas, Velocity, and Trailblazers, and this whole tournament happened in Jaipur. So which player was adjourned as the player of the tournament? is which player in this match? Okay, let's move on to the next question. So again, simple. MS Dhoni is a legend, IPL legend. How many times MS Dhoni has played in the IPL finals? Okay, the number of times. So in total, he has played, of course, for two teams. Okay, so how many times he has been a part of the IPL finals? Okay, so how many times? And all of us look forward to see him play the IPL because we do not know what's going to happen next. So this is something that we all look forward to. So the question is, MS Dhoni, how many times has played the IPL finals, the final match of the Indian Premier League? Question 12. So Gujarat Lions played IPL for only 2 seasons. Which Indian company or brand owned this franchise? Okay, so just looking for a brand. Okay, looking for an Indian brand. So that has owned the Gujarat Lions. So it didn't quite go really well because they could only play for 2 seasons in 2016 and 2017. So which company slash brand owned this franchisee? That's question 12. Here is question 13. In one of the most memorable incidents, this player dismissed Harbhajan Singh on first and only ball bowled by him. Identify this player and also tell who was the wicket keeper during Harbhajan during Harbhajan's bowling. Okay, so looking for two things here: player dismissing Harbhajan and who had been the wicket keeper at that point of time. Okay, again a simple, very straightforward question. Which or who was the first person to captain the Royal Challengers Bangalore? Okay, Royal Challengers Bangalore. Nothing more needs to be said. Iconic player, of course, a very iconic player. So again, this is one of the very workable question, even if you do not know the answer to this one. A very workable question. Think of the fact that this team is from Bangalore, of course. So, and you'll definitely get this one. Okay. So yeah, last question of the day. Which music director composed the KKR theme anthem Korbo Lorbo Jeetbo? So again, just let me make things simple here. So it's a musical duo who's very well known and popular. So who is this duo? So very much looking forward to all of your answers, and I'm gonna quickly cycle back through all the questions. So music director composed KKR anthem. First captain of RCB is question 14. So question 13, I'm looking for the name of a batsman and the wicket keeper. Gujarat Lions, who owned this franchisee, is question 12. Question 11 is MS Dhoni, IPL legend, how many times he has been to the finals. After that, question 10 is who had been the player of the tournament during this set of matches. Question 10. Question 9 is was the first person to hit a century in Mumbai Indians. Question 8 is Parthiv Patel captained the team, so which team did he captain? 7 is expanded DLF. 6 is breakfast with champions, so which popular brand, rather company is behind this breakfast with champions? Which player holds the record for the most number of ducks in IPL? Pune question. Pune has been represented twice by two different set of teams. So respectively, who had been the first two people who captained the whole team? Okay. Question 3. Auction to pick up the owners for various city franchises, and just tell me which city franchise attracted the highest price. That's question 3. Andrew Leapy is one of the workable questions. Think of the fact that it's a physio of a team or Team India. Very workable question here. That's question 2, and finally question 1. Debuted in IPL in 2010. So what is this object? Okay, so that's it from the quiz for today. Would like to again thank Siddharth for contributing his questions. So before I leave, let me thank again all of you for joining in, and very much looking forward to your answers. So as I said, we have the last quiz in the lockdown quiz series, but then we of course are planning to continue this whole set of quiz series even after the lockdown. So we have one more quiz. We are we are looking for one more quiz master, and the quiz is going to happen on the so tomorrow's 1st, so 2nd of May is when it's going to happen. Okay, so yeah, looking forward to your answers, guys. Let us know, give us your feedback, contributors questions. If you'd like to host a quiz, let us know. So yeah, gonna end this now. Thanks a lot for joining in. Looking forward to your answers. Thank you. See you on the 2nd.